Hey, it's Robbie from Southern California. It's a few hours in already, but I'm going to show you what I do in the morning before breakfast. I love coming into the garden and just working on something. I think it's really a nice way to start the day as Gary is clearing branches and things that have fallen from the wind. But you'll see the little things I do. It might be only 20 minutes working in the garden. It could be even an hour, and sometimes it's a little too long. But I really enjoy doing this and starting my day. So this is what you're going to see, how I start my day. So I want to plant some sort of squash probably in here, though I could do a tomato. But see what's going on? Let me show you this. This is something to know. See how dry it is? And we've been really dry. It's wet on the bottom, and see how it's breaking? See how everything broke down there? Now everything is just breaking down. But see on the top? Ice cream cones, eggshells, even the vegetables are just not breaking down. This is important to see. Onion skins, corn on the cob, whatever it is, potatoes. Okay, it will not break down that way because it's too dry and it's on the top. Everything underneath is breaking down. So what I'm going to do, the bird may not be happy, so I'm going to just dump stuff I collected from around the yard. It doesn't matter what it is. Leaves and different things. Now that's a hard lump. I don't know if I want to leave that there or take that out. But let me drop that in there. And I'll probably get a few more leaves. But this is really going to start the process of everything breaking down on the top as well. And then I can come back with either potting soil, up to around here later when I'm ready to plant. That could be any time. I can even try some zucchini now. Or I can get, from any of the containers anywhere in the yard, I can go grab some soil and put that on top because it's going to be so rich that as the plants grow in the beginning, they don't need a lot. They don't need a lot of plant food or anything, or fertilizer. But when they start to get bigger, they're going to reach their roots very easily to the bottom. And by the time they grow, everything will be broke down. Does it matter if the rest of it didn't break down? No, because at some point it will. So I'm going to get a few more leaves or whatever I can find on the ground, around wood chips, whatever you got. Then when I'm ready, I'm going to put a little bit of potting soil in an area. So let's say I was going to plant something here. I would move this over and put an area of potting soil deep inside if it was high already. Let's say it had a lot of leaf matter and stuff right in the center. But everything as you water it and take care of it will break down. Now it may be too dry. And that could be another issue. So you want to keep everything damp, not sopping wet, but damp. But as long as you've got good drainage, you'll be okay. I mean, I could use what came out. Give it a good dose. I want to make sure I catch everything because that is fabulous. And keep it really wet. But I think it's getting close to being able to be planted in. But I wanted to show you how it's not going to break down until it has something on the top. Now I still have to push that down, but I'm going to get more pretty soon. Just make sure you get it really underneath, and it's got to be damp. If it's not damp and underneath, it won't break down, which is no big deal. We can all do that. It's very easy. This is so wrong. Look at this. There's a fruit. See, this is a female flower when it opens. This was a female flower. Let me get you in there. See the fruit? I've got a whole bunch more in here. Now I do have male flowers starting to open. That's a good thing. So hopefully some of them, look at this, more flowers and some are females. We can even see them when they're tiny. Let me see if I can get you in here. Let's get the leaves. So see, this one's got that tiny fruit there. That's going to be a female flower. I just need to have enough male flowers at the same time. So we're going to really need to take care of it because that is just so beautiful. Female flower, that's a fruit. Look at that. This is so wrong. I have never seen them grow like this in January. Not even the end of January, just the middle, not even the middle yet. Very early, but we're having a very odd season, which is telling me I think I better get my act together and start planting squash. Maybe cucumbers are a little early, but getting more squash out here and other plants as well. But the weather could turn and then I'll lose everything, but it's just seeds. This has made it through the wind. Still up there. I think there's still a caterpillar tucked back there. They're hard to find. Now, did some of them find areas to crawl out and then go off and cocoon and do their thing? It's very possible, but they really can hide. A lot of times they're right in your face and you don't see them. But whatever happens, happens. I did what I could do. Now the rest was up to them, and they've got plenty of food because they've got all this milkweed growing. Still, again, wrong time of the year. Everything's the wrong time of the year, even the squash growing. Look at all the milkweed here. I still got to cut this all back and let it come back for the spring. Now I had a container in there, a round one, which I pulled it all out. And this means turmeric when I see it. And there's the turmeric. I emptied it out because I wanted the container. So I'm going to leave this here right now. It's got soil and stuff. It'll stay damp for a few days. So nothing's going to happen to it. But isn't that beautiful? There's a whole hand of turmeric in there. And this was one tiny piece that was in there. Just a little tiny piece. But I'm going to leave this here. So when I see that pink, I know it's turmeric. Like I said, it came out of a small pot that was layered to take care of this big pot here. And now I put this one, because I'm going to plant something else here, and then fill that with whatever soil I can find on the ground, and then put that in there. And oh, look at that. You know what that is here? That is a red vein sorrel coming up. I'm going to take this all the way down. Am I going to try to save this purple tree color? I don't know, because we want to get the fig tree out, and I want this more open. So we'll see how it goes. I can actually put some pots, potatoes, different things here once this is out. So this will be going soon. And then this will be cleaned up. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I still want to plant my blueberries because they've hung in there. Oh, looky, looky, looky. Beautiful pepinos. And they need a pot desperately. This is smoky, so sorry about that. They need a pot really bad, and they're starting to grow. So I think I'm going to put the 3 of them in one container. Oh, I was going to put them here. I think I'm going to put them in here. It's blue. I've got a leftover chair here. So it's either going to be here or it's going to be there. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of deciding where I'm going to put them, but I want to get them planted because it looks like they're starting to think about flowering. Oh no, they are. I want to get them planted first. They've been sitting in that pot for 2 years. That's a crime, isn't it? So that's my morning. Been even watering and taking care of stuff all over the place. It's a nice way to start the day. So after working with everything over there, I thought I had my camera on here to show you what I did this morning, and I didn't. So I'm back now. Look, my fountain's running. Remember that? Is that not cool? Anyways, that's what the noise is in the background. So here what I did was I freshened it up. I added in leaves and different things I collected from the garden. I moved this out. This is nothing more than layering. See, it's some walking onions. And in here, I filled the pot up with leaves, just different stuff. And I kind of sunk it down about 1 inch. And I planted in here. It's leaves and soil from wherever I could find it off the ground and everything, because I want to build this up to grow in it. But I'm just put an old cut. It's not an old. It's a really bad cutting of the Russian red curly kale. It's the purple one I've got. It's the same one that's growing right there. And I stuck that in here this morning, and I put a rock next to it. And then this is old tulle. So I wrapped that around this pepper plant that is lasting through the winter. See, we know it's a pepper plant, right? Now, technically, I definitely should take this off. But because I'm going to forget right now it's there, for the next few days until I need it, I'll go grab it. Is it going to make it back? I don't know. If it doesn't, I'm going to tell you, peppers are the easiest thing to grow. Absolutely. We'll have to get into it. You can grow almost any pepper and then move it where you want. And then here again, I'm going to leave that here. And I'm very tempted, because I have a whole container in there of kitchen scraps as well, to put in a squash seed, a real zucchini seed, and stick it in, cover it with tulle right now to protect it and see if it grows. Because even though we're only in the beginning of January at this moment, I've got squash growing. It should not be growing. And I don't understand. There's so much. Well, we're in a very odd winter. And that's why so many different plants are growing. I've been picking broccoli, which is typical a lot of times for winter, fall and winter out here in early spring. And then this is the part I don't understand. You see this? It's making a big comeback. This is purple tomatillos. Now, theoretically, this whole thing grew. Here they are here, a few left. Are they ready to come off? Probably. it should have died back. It's a one-time plant normally. They grow, they throw all their fruit, and then you collect them, freeze them, use them, whatever you want, and that's it. But it's making a big comeback, and I'm wondering if I should, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to clip it here, and this one is not as green as this. So I could either take that off and let this whole section here take off, even down here, and well, the reason I haven't cut it yet is because it's still, look, even up here it's trying to grow, and it's got more flowers. I just noticed that. Didn't see the flowers before. Hold on. Look at this. In the winter. I'm not sure. If I really wanted it to grow, the good thing would be is trim it back and see if it comes back. But I'll just wait. Maybe I'll trim off a couple more. Let's trace these. And what does this have grown? Okay, so the end of this plant doesn't look good. So I could see if these, I could just take them off. And these are good for seeds. Believe it or not, even if they're not completely done, you leave them, trim them off, and just forget about them. And then later on in the fall, they'll start to grow. And then take it back maybe to here. If I want to leave this, this is nothing. Say, this is what is in this pot. I chopped the whole thing up. There was one here, a big green one, and then it had the purple one. Chopped it up, threw it in that pot, and then threw soil on top. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I can decide in the next couple days because I want to freshen this up too. I can't get this out because this has got the broccoli growing. I could trim it back and move it or just leave it. If I freshen it up, just add in leaves and matter, build it back up, put any soil I want. I have a lot of it that's sitting in my wheelbarrows. Just put it on the top and go for it. So I'm doing one toad at a time here and there. And this was the first one. I'm just trying to protect this, see if the pepper will make a big comeback. And I don't know if it will because it was stuck in there in the fall. It was just something I had in the house. I start so many seeds in the house thinking they're not all going to make it. And I have a ton of them. And then I'm running around trying to figure out where to put it. But this is later on in the day because I was out here earlier before I had breakfast or coffee. And that's what I really like to do. And then I already showed you the turmeric. We'll talk about that because that is what was in this one. This one was growing originally turmeric. I took the turmeric out because I want to use this pot in here, and the turmeric, I want to pick what I want, and I'll pick out what I want and then grow back what I don't want. Anyways, that's what went on this morning. It's a little bit goofy. In other words, it's not all in order, but that's what happens when you forget to turn on your camera and you're working in the morning and not really paying attention. Well, that was my morning, so I hope you enjoyed this, just this little quick thing. This is a really goofy thing I do. It's a bad habit, but I pick up dry seeds, I throw them someplace, and then later on I can't remember what in the world is growing where. I don't know if I'll ever break that, but with that, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Do you think I'll remember? Probably not. Remind me. These two, these were really pretty too. We can have an array of colors. Of course, it'd be way too many flowers. Remember, these were orange? I think they were orange and pink.